Hi, I'm Dr. Paul with Chiropractic Personal Injury Marketing, and have you ever wondered why or how to stop IMEs? I get calls often when doctors say, hey, is there anything I can do about IMEs or stop IMEs? And the answer is yes. There's definitely a reason you're getting an IME, and of course when you get an IME, we know what that's about. It's to stop care and stop payment for care, okay? So it's basically a hired gun insurance person. So we know that as practicing chiropractors. But there is a way you can definitely stop it, and I got to tell you, I've never had an IME cut my bill or terminate care from a patient, and this is why. And by the way, this is also would be the reason why you're getting an IME. The bottom line is you have to show the need for care. That's what you have to do. And if you don't show the need for care, if you don't have the biomarkers to show the need for care, then they shouldn't be paying. Okay, so. And not just show the need for care, but you have to have some progress. It just can't be stagnant. So there has to be some progress. And so here's how it works. With documentation, there's 5 major categories of what are called the financial drivers. All financial drivers are, by the way, are biomarkers that are very important. That's really all they are. But the software program Colossus calls them financial drivers. So there's 5 major categories of what are called primary financial drivers, and then there's what's called secondary. And if you don't document those, then that's just going to lead to an IME and a termination of care. Now, also in addition to that, there's how to deliver the information in your SOAP notes and your medical reports. And there's a way to structure it. So one part of it is having all the categories of the documentation, and 2 is how to structure it. Now, there's 6 steps to take documentation and to make it a really strong case using subjective, hybrid, subjective, and objective, and totally objective diagnostic testing and biomarkers. And then there's 6 categories that you put that information through, and that's what makes for a very strong case and helps to establish the need for care. And that's how you stop IMEs. So again, I'm Dr. Paul with Chiropractic Personal Injury Marketing, and this is what we do. We teach all the documentation. There's 3 major documentation categories: the financial driver category, the 6 steps to win the case, and then we include the 2 to defend it. So that's how you really win cases with authority. Okay, and then we have 10 marketing systems. 10 marketing systems that are included, and they're delivered in several ways. One is Fast Start Video. In other words, we have what's called a Fast Start program where we get your business over $100,000 in 90 days. And then we do it with Quick Start videos. We have live webinars every Tuesday. And then we have 2 personal injury seminars on the East and West Coast dealing with documentation and marketing, and 1 with note-taking, diagnosis, SOAP notes, medical reports, and especially narratives. The narrative is the most important document you're ever going to write when it comes to a medical report. And so I teach you exactly what I did that I used. This is exactly what I did to use open 77 offices in 20 states and never lose a case in court when testifying on behalf of a patient. Give us a call. We'll be able to help you. We'll be able to stop these IMEs, and more importantly, know the documentation to establish the need for care. That's what gets you paid. That's what stops IMEs, and that's what gets you paid. Give me a call, Dr. Paul, at 813-480-1693. We look forward to hearing from you.